What's up, everyone? This is Tony with JRNYcrypto. In this video, we're going to be talking about some big crypto news. We're going to be talking about the DeFi space doing a 100x over the next few years, and what type of DeFi altcoins that I'm looking at, as well as some other stuff in the markets. Before we get started, I do want to remind you guys I'm donating 25 cents to charity and 25 cents back to the community, and a huge crypto NFT giveaway end of year. So I do appreciate you guys subscribing and helping spread the word. Alright guys, so it's been a crazy past couple weeks in the crypto space. We had Bitcoin break previous all-time highs recently, Ethereum breaking all-time highs. We have many altcoins beginning to surge, some small cap altcoins going parabolic in a short period of time. So I do want to talk more about various altcoins I'm bullish on over the next week or so. So I do have some videos planned for different categories and different altcoins that I am invested in. So right now I do want to talk about some big crypto news as well as the markets. So we do have everything looking pretty stable today. Bitcoin still holding above 60,000, Ethereum around 4,500, and we do have Solana up another 9% today. Pretty crazy. BNB is climbing like I did expect. That is up 21%. With the meme coin surge and all these new altcoins that are launching on the Binance Smart Chain, BNB and Cake token generally do go up alongside of that. So right now I do think this Cake token for PancakeSwap at $19 is pretty undervalued, seeing as BNB has already gone up. I do think that is a safe bet. If BNB continues climbing as well, that's definitely going to start catching up with that. So the general sentiment in the crypto space is still very bullish for end of year. I'm very bullish for 2022 as well. Of course, we will have corrections along the way. We will have periods of consolidation like we're kind of seeing right now after Bitcoin did break previous all-time highs. So even with that, Bitcoin holding above 60,000 right now, I think is a great sign. So Bitcoin's consolidation is normal. Analysts set $80,000 Bitcoin price target. Bitcoin sideways price action has pushed some traders into altcoins, but analysts are confident that the next breakout will push Bitcoin price above $80,000. So $80,000 Bitcoin, even $100,000 Bitcoin is very possible by end of year. This can even happen in the next week. If we did get a huge announcement drop, something like Google acquiring $5 billion worth of Bitcoin is all it would really take to make this surge very quickly and break $80,000 Bitcoin. So without any major breaking news like that, we are going to be consolidating until something major does happen. We do have the Bitcoin Taproot upgrade coming this month though, and that is bringing smart contracts to the Bitcoin network. I'm very interested to see how that plays out. So what we are seeing with consolidation is we are still getting a lot of people and volume in these top cryptos. But the thing is, a lot of people that are in huge profits right now, they are taking profits out of their top cryptos, reinvesting into small cap altcoins, especially as we get the meme coin hype and all these small caps are surging, going parabolic. That's where you can get a 10x very easily in a short period of time, but that's also where you can lose money the quickest as well. So top 10 cryptos are generally much safer as a long-term investment, but if you do flip between small cap altcoins at the right times, you can make an insane amount of money in a short period of time. So over the next week or two, I am going to be highlighting some different altcoins that I am pretty bullish on. In this video, I will be discussing some decentralized finance altcoins as well. So this is some pretty massive news we do have today. Reddit to reportedly tokenize Karma points and onboard 500 million new users to a cryptocurrency that will represent Karma points on the Reddit platform. I think this is massive, and they're going to be using the Ethereum blockchain on this. 500 million new crypto users is really insane when you do think about that. So your community points exist on the blockchain independently of Reddit, where they can only be controlled by you, just like Bitcoin. I really like that they are doing this, so it's not centralized, and the platform can't just delete your account and all of your points that you have accumulated whenever they want. You're actually going to be earning these tokens that do represent real world value, which I do like. And this is another reason why I like the NFT space getting into gaming. The fact that gamers will be able to own their own items as NFTs away from the actual game. So the game doesn't own their in-game items that they work endless hours for to achieve. So I do see this happening more over time. Social media platforms adopting crypto, big companies adopting crypto. Imagine every big company having their own rewards cryptocurrency. I think that's going to become the norm 5 to 10 years out from now. So Reddit also stated, when we all pull this off, we would onboard 500 million Web2 users into Web3, and then there is no going back. Let me say that again, 500 million new crypto users. That is a massive percent increase, and that's only going to be great for the adoption of crypto overall. More people interacting with altcoins and everything, and then as time goes on, they're going to get more involved in the crypto NFT space. So that's great to see more mass adoption for cryptocurrency. Reddit is also getting into the NFT space. They see the huge potential here, and they're actually hiring to create their own NFT platform. We did hear about this on October 22nd. So Reddit going all in. We also have Twitter pretty much going all in, and Facebook going all in, even changing their name to reflect on their priorities with the metaverse. And of course, there's going to be NFTs and cryptocurrency in the metaverse. So Reddit did state about the NFT platform: with every new NFT project, a vibrant community of owners pops up with it. Over time, we believe this will only grow, and NFTs will play a central role in how fans support their favorite creators and communities. So I'm very bullish on this. All of these social platforms getting this heavily into crypto and NFTs just shows that this is the future. So something else here I do want to talk about that I do think is bullish and will cause a surge in overall crypto global market cap in the near future is the major transition of Bitcoin mining into the United States using cheap renewable energy. So that was actually great timing with China banning Bitcoin mining. That's making this transition into using clean energy for Bitcoin mining much easier and much quicker, which is very necessary for mass adoption, because a lot of these institutions aren't going to start buying a lot of Bitcoin until we have over 50% clean renewable energy. And that's the goal that Elon Musk does want to hit before he starts accepting Bitcoin as payment again through Tesla. And I do think that will be coming by end of year or in some point in Q1. With this major transition that has happened, I definitely think that is on the near horizon. And I wouldn't be surprised to see them making a major acquisition of Bitcoin once again as well, like we have seen with MicroStrategy. So we did get an interesting tweet from Elon a couple hours ago, and there are some interesting replies. I do want to go over this relating to Bitcoin. He stated, "Much is made lately of unrealized gains being a means of tax avoidance, so I propose selling 10% of my Tesla stock." 10% is massive for someone that pretty much owns the majority share of the company. So he's basically doing this Twitter vote to decide on this, and we did get some interesting comments here. Pomp stating, "If you sell 20 billion plus of stock, the government will be able to fund themselves for a few minutes with the tax payment you'll make." We also got Michael Saylor here. "If the goal is diversification, an alternative strategy to consider is converting the Tesla balance sheet to a Bitcoin standard and purchasing 25 billion in Bitcoin." So Meet Kevin also commented on this, something very interesting, possibly referring to some insider trading. He stated Elon Musk's brother sold over $108 million in Tesla stock on Friday, the day before he announced and started this Twitter poll if he should liquidate over 25 billion in Tesla stock solely to pay taxes and appease Twitter warriors. I doubt the reason. By the way, Elon has a plan for the money, maybe Bitcoin. So that is a possibility. If he does sell this amount, he's not just doing it to please Twitter trolls that are getting upset with him on tax evasion and various things like this. So it's very possible they do this to acquire more Bitcoin. MicroStrategy previously did this as well. And if Tesla is planning to accept Bitcoin as payment again, I do think they will make another acquisition of Bitcoin, especially as the company is growing and becoming more valuable and they're getting more revenue and everything. If they do believe in Bitcoin, they're going to continue buying it in the long term. All right, guys, so jumping into DeFi and why this can be so massive in the future and is growing extremely rapidly. And I think there's massive potential here for DeFi altcoins. Since this video is already getting kind of long, I'm going to do a separate video going over my top 5 DeFi altcoin picks. I will briefly go over a few of them in this video as well. So we did have an article a few hours ago stating DeFi can be 100 times larger than today in just 5 years. The decentralized finance sector currently represents only 0.1% of its maximum potential, and a significant growth is inevitable. So as you guys can imagine, there's massive growth potential in the DeFi space, which is why I do want to highlight some of these altcoins and go over why this has so much growth potential in the next few years. So from the article below, we can see most of these transactions originate from the DeFi services such as Uniswap, which facilitates over $1 billion of swaps each day. So we really have DeFi barely picking up and getting started here. Back in summer of 2020, when Uniswap first started getting popular, we saw a huge surge of demand in these DeFi altcoins. Some of these small cap altcoins doing a 10x in a short period of time. And that was before there was mass retail FOMO, like we started getting beginning of 2021. So other lending services and protocols such as Aave, Compound, and others with tens of billions in market size. While these are large numbers by any standard, it is only a decimal point of the trillion-dollar traditional finance industry, also known as TradeFi. So Ethereum transactions per day has been steadily rising here since the launch of Ethereum. So we're still extremely early to the DeFi sector, and we're only scratching the surface of TradeFi services so far. This is very interesting, this comparison of DeFi versus TradeFi. So DeFi is at 240 billion altogether in the entire crypto space, and consumer banking is at 2.3 trillion, which is basically a 10x of DeFi. Then we have insurance at $6 trillion, and then capital market at $100 trillion plus. So there is massive growth potential for DeFi overall. This isn't even at $1 trillion yet. And as this develops and more services are enabled, more platforms come out, this is definitely going to pass the multi-trillions in the long term. So mainstream DeFi services currently include lending, borrowing, decentralized trading, and yield aggregating, a relatively short list as compared to the wide range of financial services offered in TradeFi. This will not remain the status quo, as the DeFi developers are actively exploring and building more services to the ecosystem. Protocols that find the right products and market fit will see explosive growth. So that's the thing, there's so much growth potential still, and so many products and services that are yet to be developed. There is massive potential here, which is why I do think looking into the DeFi space and keeping track of some of these small cap altcoins that are coming out is definitely recommended, and huge return on investment potential in some of these. So the $1 trillion TradeFi market is ripe for disruption, consumer banking, capital markets. So total value locked in DeFi has been growing exponentially, which is a great sign. And this is picking up faster in my opinion. We're only at $250 billion though. And this will continue picking up as people catch on to crypto and NFTs and see the huge value here, especially the passive income opportunities, locking up money in decentralized finance. You're going to make much better passive income on this than you are going to make in traditional finance services. So we also have insurance sector that is huge. All these different sectors where DeFi can grow exponentially. So DeFi's addressable market size, transaction volume, Ethereum network processes over 1.3 million transactions each day in 2021, encompassing remittance, trading, lending, borrowing, and various other types of transactions. This is a tiny number as compared to over 1 billion daily global credit card transactions and the around 5.5 billion daily trading volume in NASDAQ. Capturing 1% of the credit card transactions on the Ethereum chain is at least 8xing its current volume. So that's pretty massive, and that's going to continue growing. Volume of transactions on the Ethereum network in 2015 is 35,000 per day. In 2021 is 1.3 million transactions per day. And this is just going to continue growing, especially after Ethereum 2. So protocol revenue, active MetaMask users has grown massively as well. July 2020, 500,000. August 2021, 10 million. Just massive, and that shows how much the crypto NFT space is growing. So crypto crackdown accelerates DeFi trend. Even though countries like China continue to crack down on crypto, it will only accelerate the use of DeFi. Active Ethereum wallet and browser extension MetaMask users have 10x to 10 million in August 2021. So massive potential here in my opinion. If you guys do want to learn what type of coins are in the DeFi space, if you go to CoinMarketCap here, you can see there are different categories. You can click at the top here: decentralized finance, NFTs, play to earn, Polkadot, Binance Smart Chain, Solana, Avalanche blockchain, and more. So if we do click DeFi here, we can get a list of all the top DeFi altcoins. By default, it's by total market cap, which is our top one is Terra Luna. So Terra Luna has seen massive growth over the last few months. As you guys can see the price chart here, it did have a period where it did peak and had a correction where it consolidated, which was a great entry zone around $5 to $6, which is now around a 10x. And that was when the market crashed around June and July. So that is already 10x in just the last few months. Does show the massive potential here. We also had Avalanche Surge, which is one I actually got into around the bottom. I was dollar cost averaging this and have been since I did peak out here the first time. I bought all these major dips. I bought Avalanche multiple times through the market crash here, which ended up being huge as well. So going from around $10 now to around $80, current price of Avalanche is an 8x. I do think there's massive potential for further growth there. Uniswap Uni token, as you guys know, has seen huge growth. That launched around $3, now at $25. Chainlink is one out of this list I think is quite undervalued, especially with what they're doing. I did go over this in my last video. So personally, out of these top picks, I do think Chainlink is one of the safest DeFi bets. So as we can see on the Chainlink chart here, it did peak out with the market over $50, and it hasn't broken all-time highs after the market started recovering. Currently at $32, so you could get around a 2x if it does break previous all-time highs again. And I do think this has huge growth potential going into the future. Is being implemented into metaverses. They're getting 1.5 partnerships average per day in 2021, which is insane when you think about that, because everyone is using Chainlink because it's the biggest Oracle project in the space. So definitely a good project to be looking at. I am dollar cost averaging that until it begins going up again. So besides that, we have a lot of smaller altcoins, which you do need to be more careful about. But as you guys know, I'm big on PancakeSwap, Cake token, especially with the Binance Smart Chain surging right now. I do think Cake is going to start catching up with that as well. It's very likely that we'll be testing $25 to $30 here in the next couple weeks. Aave at 320, that has seen massive growth. Thorchain has also seen massive growth. Compound as well. There's so many good cryptocurrencies in here. I'm only really invested in a select few, but if you do want to find some of these small cap DeFi altcoins, which I will be going over more of these, you can just scroll down here. It goes by market cap. So the smaller market cap you get on these decentralized finance tokens, the higher risk they're going to be as well. Most of these are not going to make it, but some of these will have the highest return on investment by getting in very early into these projects. There's multiple pages of these coins as well. So like I stated, I will be doing a separate video going over my top DeFi altcoin picks in the space, but what I do recommend more than anything is going to the DeFi category or any other category here on CoinMarketCap that you are bullish on, and browsing through the small cap altcoins, doing your own research, looking through their website, their team, token utility. Just get a great feel on how to pick great small cap altcoins yourself, because that's how you're really going to be ahead of the herd, not buying the small cap altcoins after YouTubers mention them to hundreds of thousands of people. That's when there's going to be peak demand. But finding some good small cap altcoins and dollar cost averaging can make you very successful in the long term if you do pick the right coins. Some of these will do 100x possibly in the next year alone. So that video will be coming up soon, and I do have some other videos going over altcoins in these other categories. Something I really like is the NFT space, launching a lot of altcoins right now as well. So excited to do a video about that also. So that's it for today's crypto news and market update. I do have some huge videos coming up, so make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell to be notified. For every new subscriber on the channel, I am donating 25 cents to charity and 25 cents back to the community in a huge crypto NFT giveaway. So I do appreciate you guys subscribing and helping spread the word about that. And like always, I do appreciate any likes and comments. It does help the video get more exposure and the channel grow overall as well. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.